Even though this is my personal meeting room, I know it's not. And that's all right. Because you're in tune to not my room, but to the Eats, Beats, and Rhymes room. Welcome back to the episode of Who Do You Got? I'm your host, Yo Jules DJ. Again, another amazing episode of Who Do You Got going down tonight. Oh, man. You know how we do it around here. We only talk about legendary people, legendary albums, legendary crews, legendary songs. That's just what we do around here. So shout out to everybody who always tunes in to everything that we provide, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, audio, podcast needs. But tonight, we are talking another producer series battle. That's right. Favorite of ours, favorite of yours. Let's go ahead and talk about absolute legends. We're putting up Marley MARL, Queens' own, Marley MARL. Oh. Going up against DJ Mark, the 45 King, the Bronx's own, the 45 King. Let's be clear. EBR, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Make some noise for tonight's battle.
Yeah. All right, yeah, let's get it.
Man, even Marvin, even my cat Marvin is excited. He yelling at me. Listen, let's get ready to get it going. I see everybody's tuned in. Like I said, Marley MARL versus DJ Mark. I think we're just gonna go with Mark, the 45 King. I don't want to keep having to say DJ, because technically it's DJ Marley MARL as well, right? But we respectfully know by their names, right? So let's go ahead and go Marley MARL versus Mark, the 45 King tonight. We're talking a lot of music. You know, we're gonna be playing a lot of tracks. Like I said, a lot of reminiscing, a lot of slept-ons, a lot of gems, a lot of nuggets. Like I said, if you know what's going on, you know what's going on. Again, we do this every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to always tune in here live on Twitch. Follow us here on Twitch because the numbers are stay growing. Thanks to everybody that follows us here. Follow us on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment. Shout out to everybody dropping comments in these last few videos. It's hard to keep up with all the thank yous and the thumbs ups, but yo, thank you so much. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to all the people that are in the know. Shout out to all the, like I said, the Ayatollahs, the Grap lovers. You know, shout out to y'all for always tuning in. Shout out to all the European viewers that have been tuning in. I've been bugging out the European viewers. That's crazy. Shout out to y'all. Eat, Beats, and Rhymes. We love y'all. Listen, let's dissect. Let's find out what the rest of this room is thinking. Let's go ahead and talk about it real quick.
Shout out to Drink Champs.
Shout out to Drink Champs, because I swear something's going on. if you and listen, we're fans. Ain't nobody complaining over here. We just want a little shout out. That's all. We just want a shout out. I just feel like some of those Queens guys on that show, because of respect, there's a lot of Queens gentlemen in this room right here. You know, happen to throw a lot of those quick time and slime kind of topics, and they tend to always, you know, come from right around here, I think. You know, but hey, who we say? You know what I'm saying? We're just cocky Queens guys over here. Listen, let's go around the rest of the room. Start with my man DJ Hobo. Find out what he's thinking. DJ Hobo, you split them up first. Marley MARL, Mark the 45 King. Who do you got?
Man.
Yeah, Hobo.
I can't believe I'm going to vote for someone from Queens, but I'm going to go with Marley MARL.
I knew it was coming.
Can't.
I know it pained you, my friend. It pained you.
I mean, it does pain me.
I see the pain in your face. Pause. I see
it's almost like voting for MOP, but this might be worse.
What a breeze.
Wow. There, buddy.
Yeah, what did the mop do to you?
You need to check the artillery at the front door. Like I said, it's a little too early to be showing all your weapons, sir. Just calm down. You know what I'm saying? Put that knife down. Let's keep it pushing. I think my man Cool Breeze over on the West Coast, aka the real Cool B, has probably something to say about this. Sound like you had sort of like some feedback about that, sir. When we asked the question, Marley MARL versus Mark the 45 King, who do you got?
Listen, man, you know, how much time do I have? Okay, yeah. So this guy, Hobo was over there with the blatant disrespect. You know, he must be sipping on some hard liquor over there.
Water, sir. H2O, high quality H2O.
Oh, okay. Well, the water might be a little different down there. Is that Flint water?
There is something in the water in Virginia, yes.
Okay. Yeah, man. Little record. But, you know, I'm going to go with Mr. Marley MARL on this one, man. I got to stay with Queens on this one. Difficult, but, you know.
Whoa. Color me surprised that Jules actually voted for some. I mean, that Breeze actually voted for some.
Whoa, what kind of radio?
Hobo, no, Hobo, you had it right. Hobo, you had it right. Hobo, you had it right. That Jules voted. You had it right.
Right. You're right. You're right.
First of all, sir, nobody called on you yet, sir. We'll get to you yet, sir. But let's be. I want everybody at home that witnesses the show all the time on a regular basis see the mandering that's going on around here.
Wow.
I'm quick to get the blame. Wasn't even in the scene. Wasn't even my scene. Wasn't even my scene.
Hey, Jules, he has some venom here. It was some venom from the last show. He just had it in the clip, you know?
Yo, I don't even know what to say, DJ Hobo. I'm disappointed. But I got your vote down. I got Cool Breeze's vote down. You're both voting Marley Marl. Let's see what else is going on in the room. Apparently, my man all the way on the East Coast side of things, my man Ike Infamous, has something to say. Ike, we're talking Marley Marl. We're talking Mark the 45 King, classic hip-hop producers. I was about to say 90s producers, but they were even putting in work before that. Who do you?
So I think it's quite interesting because I have a feeling, even though, you know, I lived out in Queens for a little bit before I came out to the island, that everybody's going to be selecting Marley Marl. So you know what? Just to be that guy, I am going with 45 King.
Hey.
And let me just state, if I would have put my vote down as Marley, I think I still might have voted for 45 King because, you know, the jury mandering and how Jewel does this.
I was about to give you your props, sir. I was about to give you your props. I refuse.
Hey, Jules, that's the second shot.
You know what?
I reject.
You know what? I'm going to change my vote. I'm going to vote.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's
see the mandering that's going on. The mandering that's going on. Oh, my God. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Oh, my God.
Wow. A lot of payments going on today. A lot of PayPal from Zellies is happening.
Oh, my gosh. This is insane. They just blatantly, it's like politics. Like, they're just blatantly telling you, we're going to raise taxes, even though I'm telling you I'm not going to raise taxes. Blatantly stated in my face.
No new taxes.
No new taxes. Like, okay, all right. Wow. It's fair enough. I need to calm myself down. I know no other place than to go down south to the good Reverend Doctor of the North Kakalaka to show me a piece of just logic in the air when it comes to people just throwing votes all over the place like as if it's no big deal. Now we're talking about people's careers here. My man, the good Reverend Doctor in the building. Sir, what is up?
Man, listen. Ain't no half-stepping, Around the Way Girl, The Symphony. You know who my vote is for.
Oh, my goodness. Going for that Marley. Now it's kind of balanced, at least at this point. But, man, the way these guys... Sheesh. Did your phone not clear, Rev? Did you not get your Venmo ding? Did not go off?
Yeah, make sure your money's in. Right?
Yeah, make sure you got the notifications on. You know what I'm saying?
I hear people complaining about.
I think I'm gonna change my vote.
Look at this guy.
I think I'm gonna change my vote. I'm gonna be like Hopo now and change my vote.
I'll pick Pharrell. I'm ready to pick Pharrell. Okay, fair enough. Listen, the good Reverend put his vote down. We got Cool Breeze's vote. We got Ike Infamous's vote. We got DJ Hobo's vote. Let's find out what's going on the other side of town, which is Queens, obviously. My man Triple C, quick fast. Trip C from Queens. What is up, sir?
Yo, you know who I got?
I don't. I'm asking.
You gotta go with the guy that birthed Queens.
Hey, Triple C.
Yo, it sounds mad biased in this shit, man.
Doesn't it though? Yo, it sounds mad
right,
biased,
mad bias, right?
It's mad biased.
Wow.
Yo, respect due to the legend, though. Respect due to the legend.
Both of them.
Listen, Ike is already proven he's an obvious addict to gambling. You know what I'm saying? He's always playing the odds. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Always Bet on Black over here. He switched up the whole game in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? He went for the odds. He said, fuck it, if they're going to lose, let's see what happens if under the 1 odds on this one. And he's down to take that chance. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Hobo. I don't even want to say what's going on in terms of the percentage, the way people can probably win. I'm not good at that stuff, but I'm sure that they're mandering some sort of numbers that make the spread go some sort of direction. Let's go ahead and wrap things up in Queens again. Once again, my man DJ Scandalous, aka Baba Midi. Sir, we're talking beats. We're talking Baba Midi. We're talking Marley Marl. We're talking Mark the 45 King. Who do you got?
No brainer. I gotta go outside and record the lineage. So we going with Marley Marl, man.
Go with the lineage. I'm laughing because if I think it could have been an entire room of Marley Marl, but I love the odds, like I said, that have been placed into this game at the moment. For those just tuning in, like I said, we're talking the producer series tonight. Eats Beats and Rhymes.
It just feels like Queens is like setting That's how y'all do in Queens. Y'all jump people. That's what y'all do.
Oh my God! This is like
Oh
Mega
my
Million
God.
odds tonight. What is this? What is this?
Yes.
That's what
That
y'all do.
sounds
Y'all
more like
jump
Brooklyn.
people. Nah.
Yes.
Brooklyn, they pull out the burners. Queens, they jump people.
Hey, easy, buddy.
Whoa!
Mm.
Easy with all this reckless talk.
Hey, you never step foot in Queens, buddy. Relax.
Let's talk about it real quick. Again, don't forget, every Monday night we do this here live on Twitch. Make sure you tune in, follow us, YouTube as well, like, subscribe, comment. Let's go ahead and start playing some music. You know how we do around here. Marley Marl, Mark the 45 King. Let's talk about tonight's round number 1 topic. Let's talk about the best party record. There's a lot of places we can go with this. There's only 2 places that I'm allowed to go here, and I thought I'd set it off with a little Big Daddy Kane. Ain't No Half Steppin', produced by Marley Marl. Long live the Kane.
Oh, yeah. I'm with this. I'm just gonna sit here laid back to this nice mellow beat, you know, and drop some smooth lyrics. Cause it's 88. Time to set it straight, you know what I'm saying? And there ain't no half stepping. Word. I'm ready. Rappers stepping to me. They wanna get some, but I'm the Kane, so yo, you know the outcome. Another victory. They can't get with me. So pick a BC date, cause you're history. I'm the authentic poet to get lyrical. For you to beat me, it's gonna take a miracle. And stepping to me, yo, that's a wrong move. So what you on, Hobbs? Dope a dog food. Competition, I just devour. Like a pit bull against a chihuahua. Cause when it comes to being dope, hot damn, I got it good. Now let me tell you who I am. The BIGDADDYKANE. Dramatic, Asiatic, not like many. I'm different, so don't compare me to another. Cause they can't hang, word to the mother. At least not with the principal in this pedigree. So when I roll on your rappers, you better be ready to die because you're petty. You're just a butter knife, I'm a machete. This made by Ginsu, wait until when you try to front so I can chop into your body. Just because you try to be basing, Friday the 13th, I'ma play Jason. No type of joke, that game, puzzle, or riddle. The name is Big Daddy, yes, big, not little, so define it. Here's your walking paper, sign it, and take a walk as the Canes start to talk, cause I'm the Big Daddy.
Yeesh.
There's mad people who still don't understand the line "dope or dog food."
What do you mean? Break it down.
Big record.
I mean, well, dope is one thing. Dog food is a different kind of dope.
Okay.
It's heroin.
Dog food is heroin.
That brand, that light tan. Listen, Party Jam. We all recognize it. Marley went in. Is that Mr. C on the scratch or is that Marley on the scratch? What do you think?
I think it's Mr. C.
Mr. C on the scratch. Shout out to Mr. C. So again, they got to put it up against another fly jam from the early, well, actually late 80s, correct? Let's talk about Mark the 45 King's most classic party record he got in his stash. Forever go down in history. We all know it well. The 900 number. Let's talk about it. AKA the Ed Lover Dance.
Ed Lover Wednesday.
Woo! Peace of Mr. September in the building. Listen.
Damn, how you cut that joint so short? See, look, look what's happening. Look what's happening. I just want you to
It's
know.
a loop.
If anybody
They don't even
has been
switch up.
watching, if anybody has been watching Eats, Beats, and Rhymes like they should be, right, weekly on a consistent basis, you can just track the nonsense and the gerrymandering and the BS that happens.
Coming from your
early in the
end.
game. Like it starts just earlier and earlier, you know what I'm saying? So,
It just gets earlier and earlier.
earlier.
You even shouting out the Ed Lover dance. I was giving the Ed Lover. I was giving it so much love. How dare you say I cut it off?
You play like 10 seconds of that joint, son. He played like the whole. He played the whole. He played the whole. He
There's
played
no
the whole
lyrics.
16 of the Kane joint. He played the whole.
It don't even change up.
Joint.
There's not even like a hook part to it. It's the same shit just over.
If y'all want to party like we do, if y'all want to party,
wild to me. It's wild to me. It's wild to me.
It is
wild to me.
No, it's called 900. There's no dial tones on it. There's no dial
Listen,
tones.
let's talk about it. Let's leave the chatter for the room. It's true. Let me step back and while y'all just keep throwing darts in my direction, just make for good content. Let's talk about it. We're talking the 900 number, the classic 900 number produced by Mark the 45 King, going up against Marley Marl's Ain't No Half Steppin' by Big Daddy Kane. Let's talk about it. Who do you got? Let me know what's going on in the voting booth in the room. Like I say in the chat room, shout out to everybody in the chat room. Leave it in the comments if you're watching on YouTube. Gentlemen in the room, let's talk about it. Who's stepping up first?
Can I go first? Is it okay?
Go right ahead, sir.
See, look, I already feel like my vote doesn't matter just by the way he said that.
Right.
So you asked the question, what is the bigger party record, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so production-wise, we're talking about bigger party record, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we're talking about a record that has no half-stepping, which everybody should know by now. There's no half-stepping, right?
At least our loyal audience, that's true.
Okay. And it's kind of funny that you put it in a party record kind of aspect. So then to go along with the 900 number, a loop that a radio DJ made famous with a dance that really isn't something, but it is something that turned into a party record no matter where you drop it, because it's the 900 number. So if we're talking about party records, put my vote down for 45 King, please. 900 number.
Oh,
You know what?
Getting the first vote.
Like the way my man Ike Infamous put that in perspective. Because if you think about it, not only was it on the radio, it was on MTV, MTV Raps, which was a part. Now, if you want to talk about who raised us, Jules, we're not talking about Funk Flex. We're talking about MTV Raps raised us. And this song was on MTV.
We can leave all that. We can ask the chat room.
Regular basis.
Wow.
Every Wednesday.
On a regular basis. This song was on that show.
It was
hands
definitely
down.
a favorite.
Hands down. And if you go to any party, I mean, I'm not no slouch to Ain't No Half Steppin', but you might hear that loop, as you put it, more often than you hear Ain't No Half Steppin'. So my vote is for Mark the 45 King. Damn it.
Got it. Dude, thank you for the long intro.
Like my man Mr. September said, if he put on 900 number and no one dances, leave.
That is a good point. That is a good point, though.
They ain't got no soul.
But for how long?
That's a good point, though.
Doing the Ed Lover dance in the party, you know?
Hey, it don't matter.
As long as this girl's there, it don't matter, bro.
There's a lot of other dances you can do to that record.
We've got two members of the room already putting their vote in for the 900 number, and with very strong arguments that are very, very, like I said, very strong. Does anybody feel the same as these guys, or does anybody want to stand up for Marley Marl? That ain't no half.
So here's the thing. So with that 900 joint, is that the same beat that DJ Kool used?
Yes,
it is.
Yeah,
it sure is.
And
is that why you picked that particular song, Hobo? Because Kool is from the DMV area?
No, but thank you for reinforcing my argument.
Yeah, please proceed. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, me? Oh, well, you know, if it's a party song, which that is one of my favorite songs from DJ Kool, Hobo, I'm gonna go with the 900.
You going 100 number?
Wow.
Yeah. And it's no diss to Kane. Love Kane. Love Ain't No Half Stepping. But I mean, if you're talking about party record, party joint, I gotta go with that.
Does anybody else want to stand up at all at this point for Big Daddy Kane?
I got Kane. I got Kane.
Okay, speak on it.
Ain't No Half Stepping. I mean, enough said. It's legendary status, stadium record, all time hip hop record. If you're of a certain age, it comes on. You already know what to do. You're doing all the dances. You're doing the 900 number dance. You're doing everything. You know what I mean? So Ain't no half step forever classic, hands down. Enough said.
Hold on,
Go.
you're saying you're
That's
doing
it.
the 900 dance to the Ain't No Half Stepping?
I'm doing every dance to Ain't No Half Stepping.
But see, that's the amazing thing about the 900 number, that like it's just a loop, as Jules likes to say. You know what I'm saying? So how did that just loop turn into this big party record is phenomenal. Along what is to be said about the producer, you know what I mean, on how he's able to chop that up.
It's true.
That's
It's true.
right.
Listen, you've got 3 votes on the room. Let's see if it still holds weight. We get to scan and just put his vote down. The first vote down for Big Daddy Kane's Ain't No Half Stepping. Triple C, it sounded like you were kind of voting in the same direction. Is that where you were?
Yeah, I'm going with Kane. You hear that 900? You hear that 900 at a party? You either go to the bar or you go to the bathroom.
Damn. I feel like that's a personal shot at Mrs. September.
That's a personal shot at Mrs. September.
Wow.
It could be a break record. It could be a break record. Like I mean,
it could be a break. Triple C is right though. Triple C he brings up a good point.
If you prowling for thug loving like Triple C is, I can understand it.
Or if you have to go.
They in the bathroom line.
Or if you have to go retrieve the burner from behind the toilet like Triple C does, then you know that's when you go do it. So
he's like, oh man, this is where the party gets good. Let me break this motherfucker up.
right.
Damn, man.
Right.
Y'all so violent.
Yeah, I know, right? You make me out to be a goon.
Only when the music's on. Only when the music's on.
There's 1 vote left. You know what's going on. The good doctor. Like I said, it comes down to you at this point. We're talking best party record. We decided to put up Marley Marl's Ain't No Half Steppin's production on Big Daddy Kane's Long Live the Kane album, going up against Mark the 45 Kings, the 900 number, the classic, Who Do You Got?
I wanted to go with 900 number, but I got to go with Kane on this one because
snap.
The 900 number, you can hear that being sampled in multiple songs, as we mentioned. That a lot of people, Capleton, DJ Cool, a bunch of people used it. But we're talking about party records. I've seen how women react to Big Daddy Kane in a party.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but that's because it's Kane, though.
It's Kane, but the beat. I love the beat. I loved how he did that with the Detroit Emeralds break, and women will not flee the dance floor if Big Daddy Kane is playing. They ain't going to the bathroom. If they go to the bathroom, it's for something else.
Right. After Kane is finished playing.
Wow.
And he still got it. They played when he performed at the BET joint at the BET Awards. I was kind of sad they didn't mention Mark the 45 King, but on this one, oh man, what you gonna just pull out a plate of food and shit?
Eats beats and rhymes, baby. Eats beats and rhymes. It's all good. Yeah, show us what it is.
Beats and rhymes, baby.
But I'm going with Kane on this one.
Going with Kane. With that being said, round number 1 has come to its end. And while, like I said, it's proven even in the very beginning that there's going to be sort of a tug of war kind of battle. We have people switching teams just off the beginning. But round number 1 has proven that this battle is here to make some noise, and it wasn't going to be an easy battle. Round number 1 is already a tie. That's right. Starting off round number 1, we're talking Marley Marl versus Mark the 45 King. We decided to put Ain't No Half Steppin' up against the 900 number. Title of the round was the best party record, and it turned out to be a tie. So officially 1 up on the scoreboard. Each artist, producer has a score on the board. Let's move on to round number 2. Let's get this popping. Don't forget, every Monday night live on Twitch. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube. All your audio podcasts need. Trip, what's the name of that other platform that we put all our audio podcasts on? Deezer.
Deezer.
Shout out to Deezer. All the Deezer listeners. You know what I mean?
Hey yo, don't forget the merch, son. Don't forget the merch, son. The merch.
Let's be clear. DJ Hobo is absolutely right. We finally got a little merch dropping. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you check us out. If you're on Twitch right now, check it out in the where they checking out, Hobo?
It's in the about section. It's in the about section of.
It's in our page right here. Check it out. And if you want YouTube, definitely in the description. Check your description out. Like I said, show a little love if you like the channel. Let us. Like I said, we don't get nothing off this. Straight love of the hip hop. Straight love of the music. Like I said, straight love of the game. We do this every week, Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here live. Let's go on to round number 2. Let's talk about it. Marley Marl, Mark the 45 King. Again, just playing music. Like I said, I'm getting stuff queued up, getting ready.
Yo, Malcontent is in this.
What's he already spouting?
He said party record, more Jules rendering. Next round, best
Whoa!
play sample. The next best song featuring a white rapper.
I know what he's talking about.
We all know what he's talking about.
Hey, yo, Malcontent coming spitting venom already. Jeez.
Yo, first of all, you wasn't even around for the mannering that happened with your man Hobo switching sides off the bat. Why don't you ask Hobo what side of the team he's actually on at the moment? Why don't you ask him?
I'm Mark the 45 King. What you mean?
I mean, I don't know what I mean. I got it written down here. Your name crossed out on the Marley Marl at first. I'm just saying.
Ain't no scare business. There's no scare business over here, son.
No, just scab. Lines. We see how it goes down.
Yo, Jules, exactly how you feel is exactly how we feel with looking at these rusty ass, fake ass machines. You know what I mean? With all the jewelry. I hear the anger within inside you. It's okay. It's cool, man. We're here. I'm here.
I don't understand the floridness of your question. It's like you're mad. It sounds like you're upset that you can't vote more than once or something. You're only allowed to vote once. That's it. You can't vote more than once. It sounds like that's what you're upset about.
I'm glad the last round was a tie.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Marley Marl, Mark the 45 King. Like I said, let's play some dope music. Let's talk about it. Let's respectfully call this, or shall we call this, the biggest song in each producer's catalog? Let's respectfully talk about what we think are each based on some numbers, based on some research, came up with these 2 songs tonight. Let's not talk about how art is defined by what years they came out in. We're the only fools that do that. Let's just talk about dope music going up against other dope music. Just saying, LL Cool J, Mama Said Knock You Out, produced by Marley Marl, going up against Eminem, Stan by the 45.
Oh,
Come on, man.
come on, man.
Come on, man.
Welcome back for a solo. But tonight, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants, putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion. Overpowering over the competition. I'm towering, wrecking shop. When I drop these lyrics that'll make you call the cops. Don't you dare stare. You better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest that'll all get sliced and diced. Competition's paying the price. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
Don't you call this a regular jam?
Very big record from Marley Marl's catalog. Like I said, that was definitely making a lot of noise at the time. I want to say this might have got LL at least nominated in a few categories, maybe even picked up a couple of awards on this particular record or this album based on this single right here. But Steel Gotta Sharpen Steel. It's definitely a few years away from the debut of that project and that song, but another monster song, one of many by the 45 King. Let's talk about his involvement with the classic song and now slang, Stan, featuring Dido.
I can't see it all, even if if I could, it'll all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them. There probably was a problem at the post office or something. Sometimes I scribble addresses too sloppy when I jot them. But anyways, fuck it. What's been up, man? How's your daughter? My girlfriend's pregnant too. I'm about to be a father. If I have a daughter, guess what I'ma call her? I'ma name her Bonnie. I read about your Uncle Ronnie too. I'm sorry. I had a friend kill himself over some bitch who didn't want him. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I even got the underground shit that you did with Scam. I got a room full of your posters and your pictures, man. I like the shit you did with Ruckus too. That shit was fat. Anyways, I hope you get this, man. Hit me back, just a chat. Truly yours, your biggest fan. This is Stan.
I was gonna let the hook rock again, but we kind of heard it in the beginning.
Wow.
Another dope song. Like I said, years apart. Art is art. Let's not worry about what years they dropped. We're talking about the music that both these gentlemen put out into the world that we love. And again, respectfully, the name of this round, biggest song in their catalog, respectfully. We're talking about Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J, going up against Eminem's Stan. Let's talk about it. Voting booths are in the actual chat room. We're gonna find out what's going on here in the YouTube world. Leave in the comments. Hold on, before we get the answers going over here, what was the answer for the last round in the voting booths for round number 1?
It was 57% for Ain't No Half Stepping.
Oh, Kane. So there was actual winner. We tied up, but actual winner in the voting booth in the chat room.
There was an actual winner in the voting booth. Yes.
Okay.
The people spoke.
How to get their votes in. Who wants to step up first when we're talking over here? Like I said, we're talking Mama Said Knock You Out versus Stan. Who do you got?
Well, I thought you would have. I don't think Mama Said Knock You Out is his biggest record. I mean, I guess as a fan, personally, I think it's the Symphony because it started the careers of, so many artists. And
I see that.
He's also responsible for introducing sampling into rap music. You know what I'm saying? And
respectfully, we're talking about these particular songs, though. But we can't
talk
about them all we want, though. Just make sure when you're voting, it's based on.
Well, it's about them, no?
Absolutely. Just make sure
you see what I'm talking about? It's being exposed, man. You see what I'm talking about? You see?
I'm just trying to lay out the. You can stand on whatever hill you like. Anybody's allowed to do that. We're just, again, you're talking about how he invented, sort of the chop and sampling, that respectfully producers call it, right? The chop, all these different things. Amazing. We're talking
who
about.
I got is Marley. I love the Stan record. I love the Stan record. It's such an important record, just behind a meaning. But the beat, I know he's a 45 king. I know he found that sample and just brought it in, and they were like, "Let's go." So,
but so are you saying it didn't take any effort? Good rap? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely not.
But sometimes less is more. Sometimes less is more, though.
Sometimes less is more. Yes.
I mean, also, I would say I think 45 King introduced Dido to a different audience with that, because I don't think too many people, around the way really knew what Dido was. I'm kind of speaking for myself. Like, I didn't know who she was until I heard that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then from there, you do the deep dive. You know what I mean? But the Stan record is it's you can say it's special no matter how you feel for certain reasons. Kind of like what Good Rev was saying. It's special in its own way, and it definitely lends itself to what Jules opened up with. That it lends itself to it's a term, it's a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a hashtag.
Yeah, it's the thing. But I mean, the LL Cool J record, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was the record that we discussed it before when we had the previous episode with Ill Bomb and DJ Scratch. I think this was one of the records that put LL again back in the driver's seat of that time when Mama Said Knock You Out came out. You know what I mean? Like, there was really nothing like that for him and for other artists out at that time. In my opinion, I could be wrong. But for that, I'm voting for LL and Marley in this one.
Yeah, he was definitely in the driver's seat when that album came out. That and the album,
absolutely.
And I feel like that's what got him into movies and shit.
Yeah. That was to me that was the record that really I think, because if you think about a Rev or Ike or any of the guys, what year was Mama Said Knock You Out again? Like 90, right?
90.
Yeah.
90. So yeah, if you think about it, coming out like that off that 88, 89, 90 run, like that was the record that I think started to shape who the LL Cool J of who we know today. I think that was one of the records that helped shape that character, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Just to add nuggets to the fact of the record we're speaking about, Mama Said Knock You Out was a Grammy Award winner for Best Rap Solo Performance and an MTV Video Music Award for Best Rap Video. So it basically has a Grammy for that record.
I mean, his MTV Unplugged performance was phenomenal of that album.
Yeah, that's right. The
deodorant.
The deodorant chunks under his arms.
At least he had some.
Never lived that down.
At least he had some.
True.
Very true.
Yo, so I'm gonna put my vote in. That's a good point though. I'm gonna put my vote in for the Stan record because when as I was doing my research for this, and no disrespect to Marley Marl, I don't know. I mean, that Stan record is a monster, man. Like just like what it did for Eminem, what it did for the video was crazy. Just like Scan said, what it did. I'm sure it boosted Dido sales a lot.
Absolutely.
Just what that record did and what the message of that record, and just it's a hard record, man. And I'm voting for that because I don't know if we're talking like big records. I hate to talk album sales, but in this instance, I'm going to because I'm on the opposite side. I don't think Marley Marl has anything that touches that record, dog. In terms of album sales, and I don't think he's got anything that touches that.
Well,
I don't think so.
Well, it's actually kind of interesting because, like, when you say album sales, that's I think when the artist might have a little more to do with the production of that record, right? So we obviously know what Eminem was to hip hop, what he was to a culture of fans in hip hop, and is absolutely. So for that record to hit and be what it was phenomenal. You know what I mean? Because I didn't think the record was going to be as big as it is. It's a dope ass record, but I didn't think it was going to be a hashtag fucking. How many years ago did this drop? When did this record Stan come out?
2000 and
2003 maybe.
2001.
2000. So we talking 20 something years. You know what I mean? That has a lot of weight. But Scan brought up a good point with what Mama Said Knock You Out. Even though I think I have to go inside with my brother, the good Reverend Doctor, the Symphony probably would have been a bigger record for Marley as far as starting the careers. But what Scan said about what it did for LL Cool J, how big LL Cool J is to hip hop, period. You know what I mean? And then for him coming out of the 80s, being that guy. And if I think there was one of the behind the scenes or something with LL Cool J, and he was talking about specifically that record and the whole Mama Said Knock You Out because he was down in the bottom of his barrel, staying at his grandmother's house and everything like that. So the reference to the video, the reference to the record, bringing him out in his career, going and elevating, I don't think we could sit here and say that LL's career is any smaller than Eminem's. You know what I'm saying? So just how interesting that this round was. I'm pretty sure you was trying for your gerrymandering, Jules, but I kind of want to tip my hat to you. And I'm going to vote for Marley. I'm going to vote for Marley on this one.
Wow. I just want to say, Mama Said Knock You Out was never that hot of a record to me. And I like other songs. I like other songs on that album, like Jingling Baby, Milky Cereal. I like those songs better than Mama Said Knock You Out.
I want all of you guys to witness the conversation that these two guys are having by themselves right now.
Relax.
Wow.
Look. Wow.
That whole dance, that shucking and jiving that I just did, that was entirely Hobo. Hey, listen, I know we're on the same team. I know we're on the same team. But I'm gonna go a little different.
Do you hear this bullshit?
I'm gonna go a little different.
And
then Hobo right now
against each other.
No, then Hobo right now. Listen, I wanted to be clear out here. You know what I'm saying? Street FM, the street team, a radio station, as a motherfucking group, artist, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to be that's what the vibe I was getting from Hobo right there. That he was like, I don't like that.
You see how you're trying to turn us against each other, Ike? You see how you're trying to turn us against each other, Ike?
It is so crazy.
Buddy.
So crazy.
Buddy. I don't like that record.
It's so crazy
buddy.
how he does this nonsense when the machines themselves are crap. You know what I mean? So it doesn't even have to. He doesn't have to do all the extra. We don't need the words. You know what I mean?
I like dance.
There's no causing beef between me and my man DJ Hobo. Do you understand? That out of Virginia all day.
Listen, that conversation was between you two right there. Like I said, it was the island guys. You know what I'm saying? The island boys.
All right. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, Jules. 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 Yo, hold on a second, Jules. Ain't no fucking island shit over here. We ain't doing that bullshit over here, man. Yo.
Yeah, don't be referring me. Don't be comparing me to the Island Boys, son. That's nah.
You want to know how serious? You want to know how serious this is, God Jules? I'm sending an email. I'm sending an email up. I'm not
HR.
Yeah.
I'm HR.
That's right.
Right now.
Right. I'm professionalism. That's right. In the workplace. I'm professionalism in the workplace.
I'm officially on notice. I'm officially on it. I respect that. Breeze, check your inbox in a few minutes. It's addressed to HR. You're officially HR.
I'm HR. Wink.
Yeah, HR. Yeah. Handle that for us.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, we got to keep it pushing. But I am surprised that I did vote against what his initial, team vote was initially. And again, we have 3 votes at the moment for Mama Said Knock You Out, 1 voting for Stan. Where do we stand? Who else is ready to step up right now?
Yeah, I'm going with Stan on this one because it catapulted Eminem, and even though the 45 King didn't really get that shout out about making that music, he didn't really get recognition for that. But I'm sure the check. I'm sure the check was well.
I'm sure the check, the recognition.
I'm sure the check was
the award.
Yeah. Check is nice. That check alone probably brought 2 vacation homes.
Oh, for sure.
Depends on what the sampling fee was.
Mark the 45 King definitely got his props for that. Believe me, I don't think he's even.
He shouted him out.
Yeah, but that too. But even prior to that record, and he's had other big records as well. We could talk about tonight. He's never really been an in the camera kind of guy. Like I've never really seen him, even in the young flavor.
True.
Maybe it's because he's a little older now, but even in the younger days, he was never like really out there like that. It added to his mystique personally for me. But again, let's talk about it. We got Trip putting his vote down to Stan.
I mean, real quick, Mr. September brought up a good point too. That by the time Stan came out, you're talking 2001. Hip hop was already all over the place at this time, man. So although LL did get the MTV nod, right? It just universally you're talking 10 years, about what, 10 years difference in that sense of just how far and how fast a record like Mama Said Knock You Out could spread, because you think about it, you only had TV back then versus 2001. You had internet, you had everything at this point pretty much to catapult that record.
2001, you had the internet, but I still don't think people were digesting music.
If you had a computer.
Now. If you had I mean, I'm not saying people weren't digesting music through computers, but I still don't think it was their number 1 go-to at that point. I think, respectfully, both
that
these
was
records.
Wasn't that like the start of
that's like LimeWire days.
Like 2001?
Napster and LimeWire.
Yeah. So what you're doing there is basically collecting your music on your home computer at this point, right?
Yeah.
And putting
some
it
of us on our home computer, some of us on our work computer.
Well, on your work computer, there you go.
I was crushing that. Not even going to front.
You were trying to burn your CD, right? But that wasn't your source to go to. You would take that CD and go to your car or your Walkman at that point. Like I said, your other source of still getting music was something else.
I was seeing.
So in 2000, when you got Eminem's release, and in what year was LL? Was it 89 or
90?
Both records did respectfully what they did for each other in each other's pocket. like you said, all there was at that point was TV on both ends, even in the 2000s. But like
they both were on heavy.
White people learned about LL Cool J, and white people in Europe learned about Eminem if they didn't already know about him, but even more at this point. So I think, like I said, both records achieved what they both did at separate point in times in terms of like pay attention to this genre right here. But we have one vote left to cast into the situation. My man Cool Breeze, your vote matters at this point. If you didn't know, we're talking Stan versus Mama Said Knock You Out. Which way do you vote, sir?
I'm gonna vote in the direction of Queens. I'm gonna go with LL.
Farmers Boulevard.
Yes.
Farmers. I'm ready.
Breeze trying very hard to get his Queens card back after all this time of not voting for things Queens. I see. You picked a good episode to do that. Breeze. Good job.
Ooh, wow.
I will say respectfully, it was only one episode, and it was like one round where he had to pick someone non-Queen.
That's spoken like a true Jules Mandarin.
Facts. I mean, look,
taking up for his Queen's brethren. It's cool. I wouldn't expect anything less.
If you've never known what Jules Mandarin is, just reference back to those couple of seconds. That's a perfect prime example.
That's right.
I don't know what sort of Mandarin he's talking about, but listen, real quick, we keep talking real fast.
As the director of HR, I'm gonna have to send some letters down to you two guys.
I told you. They ain't want to listen to me, Breeze. They ain't want to listen. I tried to tell them. I think
it's a little hate coming your way, Jules. I'll document that. Don't worry.
Well, let's recap these moments they keep insistently pointing out. Of like, just look back at these moments. Like, we're gonna look back at these moments and look at all the hate in which direction is coming in.
We'll do a compilation. Don't worry about it.
Compilation. Let's do a compilation. EBR comp.
How much money did you send Breeze today, Jules?
Easy.
Not a cent. Both hands have been visible the entire game, sir. The entire game.
I was like, you guys, you know, I know Breeze was just in New York. I'm sure you saw each other. You just hit him with the envelope at that point.
somebody else's finger hits the PayPal button.
That's right.
He's just there. I don't like what you're insinuating, sir. I refuse to participate in this conversation. We're talking about the end of round number 2.
Look, he's got it right there. Look.
When we're talking about the end of round number 2, we decided to talk about respectfully what we thought were the biggest singles or biggest songs, respectfully, in each producer's catalog. We decided to put LL Cool J's Mama Said Knock You Out going up against Eminem's Stan. And while it wasn't an entirely one-sided affair, it did boil down to 2 final votes, giving Mama Said Knock You Out the win, putting MARL up on the board. Officially, the score is 2-1. Here we go. Moving on to round number 3. It's getting interesting. Like I said, it wasn't going to be easy. I told y'all it wasn't going to be easy. For those that don't know, you know. And for those that are tuning in for the first time, 5 rounds, baby. 5 rounds to figure out who do you got. Let's figure out, is it MARL or is it DJ Mark, the 45 King? Let's talk about it. Round number 3. Man, respect to everybody that loves to tune in and, like I said, send suggestions in the suggestion box. You know what I'm saying? When people know what the actual game is going to be a few days ahead of time, it's always kind of cool to get some suggestions from everybody. Let's respectfully call this round the best slept on remixes by both these individuals. That's right. I'm going to try to stump you guys right now by playing what I think, respectfully, are remixes you may not know about. If you do, shout out to you. You're good. You know what I'm saying on what I'm about to play y'all and try to challenge you on. But if you don't, be prepared to, like I said, just enjoy the ride. Let's talk about Marley Marl's remix to Jeff Red's Show You. The Marley's Nappy Head remix going up against Mark the 45 King's pretty impressive remix, pretty impressive placement. Keep It Together, the remix by Madonna. Let's start by Jeff Red, Show You.
Well, Jeff Red and Madonna?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Only race away, oh, race away, all the pain inside. I will show you, baby. Please don't ask me. What am I supposed to show you, oh, show you,
Straight.
Yo, that joint was so whack. The good Reverend left.
Oh
Wow.
I was about to say Blend City, USA right there. That sounds like a straight blend versus a remix, but damn.
Yo, the homie Mr. September said, if I hear that beat and snare one more time.
It's classic Marley. How dare you?
I agree. Yo, that shit is lame.
He said it was
Well, it is a slept on remix. Let's be clear. It's a slept on remix.
You shouldn't have woke me up. You should have let me sleep.
Oh, wow. Cass got the jokes tonight.
Damn, you should have let me sleep, bro. I need my rest, bro.
That won't hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie. That won't hurt my feelings.
Wow.
Hopefully, this Mark the 45 King song, which you've been representing Mark the 45 King team all night. Let's talk about like involvement with a legend, an icon. We're talking about Madonna. You know what I'm saying? His involvement with the remix for "Keep It Together." Jeff Reddy sounds so bad now, huh?
Nah, I heard this song.
I'm gonna stop it because I just read a comment that made me feel exactly. It says somewhere Soul to Soul is mad over here. I'm like, exactly. Yes.
Shout out to Wine Dance. Shout out to Wine Dance, Long Island. Soul to Soul, baby.
What does Soul to Soul got to do with Wine Dance?
That's where they from.
I thought Soul to Soul was from.
They were British.
Yeah,
from Britain.
Yeah.
Oh no, my bad.
I know the accents are similar.
Bring Wine Dance? Bring Wine Dance?
I know those Long Island accents are similar.
No, my bad. Yeah. No, that was a high moment. That was a straight up high moment. That was a straight up high moment. I was playing.
I mean, super easy. Back to life. Back to reality.
Yo, I was playing.
Back to life.
What you got, yo?
Back to reality.
Hey, yo.
Shout out to White Widow.
Someone with a Newport in someone's hand.
White Widow.
Malcontent asked if we can vote no to both.
Listen, both left on hip-hop remixes. So again, this is probably why they were buried deep into the catalog. I just thought it was interesting. Like I said, Mark got to do work with Madonna, and then you got the Jeff Red remix. Like I said, for those that don't know, it was a dope little 12-inch that came out in the 90s. Shout out to the B-side with the Lord Finesse remix on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a real sort of kind of vinyl kind of situation. Didn't really make much radio play. There was a video for that used to get played on the box, if I'm not mistaken, from time to time.
It was.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know which version though.
It was.
If it was the Lord Finesse or the
Lord Finesse version. Lord Finesse
version. It was the Lord Finesse. Okay. There you go. So Marley did the remix on that. So again, like I said, regardless of how people in the chat room are feeling, y'all in the chat room. Don't forget y'all in the room that's chatting. We over here in real life. Yeah. So for everybody over here in real life, you know what I'm saying? All these chatters, you know what I'm saying? We're talking Show You by Jeff Red, the remix by Marley Marl, going up against Keep It Together by the Madonna herself, going, with Mark the 45 Kings involvement. Who do you got? Best slept on remix. Most
Come
slept
on,
on.
man. Come on, man.
Never waking up remix. Man.
Marley Marl. Let's go Marley Marl, please, because that Madonna record. Come on, I know. If y'all fucking with that, I know you got a Pulp Fiction mask somewhere laying around your crib. If you vote for that Madonna record, like yikes, like stop it right now. Stop it right now. If you vote for that Madonna record, stop it right now. Stop it.
Hey yo,
Then he got the gas ball in his mouth.
That is funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
Listen,
that's funny.
You've been Pulp Fiction called out.
That's funny.
Man, you listen. You Pulp Fiction called you out.
Yo, Malcontent said I literally slept on both of them while you played them.
Let's call it what it is. The most never wake up remixes ever. Best of.
I'm
gonna look at y'all crazy. I'm gonna look at y'all crazy after this round.
I have heard that Madonna record before. I never heard that Jeff Red record before, ever.
Oh, really?
Nah, never. And this was the time when Madonna was messing with Kane. So taking it full circle, I'm gonna go with Madonna.
Oh,
wow!
Oh, got the
I don't even understand the circle. I'm still lost in the circle. How does it go full circle? I'm lost.
DJ Hobo out here getting his freak on.
Remember, Naomi Campbell was in that.
I'm saying, yo, see, before Madonna was getting it at that point with Kane and Naomi Campbell.
That dude Hobo was on the hills on the weekend. You in hills?
Whoa, relax. Whoa.
He was at the bondage club. He was at the bondage club.
Relax.
We officially got one vote in for each side.
He can get his freak on without wearing heels.
I'm going with Marley, even though I like the original more.
Oh snap! Okay, so your vote is just because you like the original more. Fair enough. Triple C's about the.
I don't even know what the original was for the Jeff Red joint. Can you play that?
The original we will after the game for sure, because I don't want to influence any Lord Finesse in this game right here. You know well, Lord Finesse did I guess it's weird that they're both labeled remixes, even though I never heard an original for it. But
probably the maxi single version.
No, so I don't want to hear the Lord Finesse joint. I want to hear the original to see.
I don't think there's an original. That's what I'm trying to say. Like
the Lord Finesse is the original version.
Is it okay?
Oh, so then if the Lord Finesse is better than this one, then that makes the Jeff Red joint whacker.
Whoa!
Damn!
What?
It's Marley Marl. What are you talking about? It's Marley Marl. It's fine.
Just because somebody
you already voted, sir. You already voted, sir. This is the Mandarin we're talking about. This is placing your vote and standing outside of the voting booth and standing on your hill while people are trying to vote. I mean, that's technically illegal in some states. Just letting you know, sir. Okay, let's talk about it. We got Ike in the room. Ike, which way you vote?
Yeah, honestly, this round sucks, man. Right, like.
Wow.
Because you can understand from both. You can understand from both sides on why it's difficult. They're both like it's a remix, but the drums and the snare and the whole setup to the remixes, they're very like that was real. Like, did you even really? You know what I mean? Like, I get.
Did I really what? Not make what?
Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if you're gerrymandering. Just failed on this round, man. This round sucks, bro. I don't know.
It's okay. Listen, you're dishing a little salt, but don't be insulting the entire plate.
No, I mean,
don't be insulting the entire plate.
DJ Hobo brought up a good point.
You need a little salt on your plate. I understand.
For the Madonna record, he brought up a good point for the Madonna record, and then I think DJ Scandals brought up a good point for the Madonna record also. You know what I mean? Like, if I choose that. Do I got a mask sitting in my closet getting my freak on like on some Pulp Fiction? And I'm not moved by either remix. You know what I mean? I'm almost kind of upset that Marley went with that drum snare kind of, you know what I mean? Like it's...
Okay.
You know what I mean? And for the fact that like the Madonna record, I don't. Yo, how about can I fucking break my machine? How about my machine doesn't work this round? How's that sound? Get my vote. How's that sound, man?
Sound like you want to be.
Wow.
Sound like you want to be last.
I can listen to a thing.
Yo, like first of all, I don't know if it's just interpreters coming at me or if he's talking about the songs, but I didn't make these songs. Let's be clear. He said it's lazy work from both songs, and I agree. I didn't make the songs. So let's change the name of the round. Respectfully, let me hold on a second. Let me just change the name of this round and call it the laziest remix.
I don't think either one was lazy.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, we all coming at me, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I don't.
He been bored in spades right now.
Say again, Hobo.
I don't think the Madonna record is lazy. During that remix came out in '89. Like that was part of the sound in '89. And but I will say, Malcontent made up a good point and said this is like the 2016 election, low voter turnout and bad candidates all around. Damn. No, I just want y'all to know. I just want y'all to know, to be clear. I just want y'all to be clear. Malcontent is going to blow my phone up as soon as this is over. Saying how we should have made another choice. I just want y'all to know what I deal with for y'all. This is what I deal with for y'all.
I mean,
I just want you to know.
Mal's the type to bring in like Prince Paul into the conversation. Like that means something. Like I don't even know.
Wow.
That's how you think. Line of logic he's in, and it's like, bro, what are you talking about?
Wow.
Yo, I'll say let's vote so we can, make the next one count. Make the next one count.
EP Triple C is exactly right. We still
all right. I'll go with 45 King, man. I'll go with 45 King. Fuck it.
Wow, okay, cool. I mean, I feel like you just
wow, wait, hey, guys, I'm recording this, guys. I'm recording this.
Let's say, remind them.
Yo, Scan. They want you to record it.
Listen, Mrs. September.
It's not very HR of you there, Breeze. It's not very HR of you there. It's supposed to be a neutral party.
That was funny.
We're at the bar right now. We're at the bar. We're not in the office. We're at the bar right now.
Listen, HR is never at the bar, sir. HR is always HR.
That's true. Mrs. September brings up a good point, saying we were all kind of tired of hearing them same break beats, like and same patterns on all these remixes and songs that were coming out at the time. So I feel that it's kind of true. And as far as Malcontent, dude, I knew that was gonna fucking get under your skin. So that's exactly what you fell for my trap, bitch. I too could play the game from this side of the fucking world. Hell for it. Love me some Prince Paul. You crazy? Listen. I mean, we could have a whole conversation about that. Seriously, Hobo told me that's damn. Why didn't we take that? Why did we pick that for the game? But listen, we're a couple of votes in. We're shy of 2 votes right here. I got the Good Rev needs his vote to be put in here, as well as who else is on here? Of course, Cool Breeze. So you two gentlemen, I should have known Breeze is always going to be one of the last ones. Who wants to go first before last?
I mean, I'll go. And first of all, shout out to Madonna. She was rushed to the hospital in like grave conditions last week. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, shout out to her.
But her gold teeth and BBLs get on my nerves. So I gotta go. I'm easily going with Marley Marl on this.
Wow, that's an interesting look at it.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely an angle to look at it. I'm not.
I just watched.
You don't vulture enough, bitch.
Like I watched Strictly Business, and Jeff Red got the theme song to the movie. So
Jeff Red is dope, man. I got a chance to speak to him one time too on the phone, real quick.
He was an executive too, if I'm not mistaken. At some point before he turned. So he knew
Madonna. Get that 60-year-old fake ass out of here, yo.
That record was not chosen because of Madonna. I thought we were talking.
It's a remix, but she's on it.
She
Yeah, you got a
respectfully.
point. Yeah.
You got to respect the artist. Respect the artist.
No, jury mandering. Jury mandering.
Respect the
We don't have
artist.
to respect her BBLs though,
No, we do not.
and I don't.
Let's talk about it. Cool breeze. Your vote matters, sir. We're talking Madonna.
Dennis Rodman did.
Listen, man. Both songs were not really my cup of tea, but I'm gonna have to. Man.
See?
I don't have a gag ball in my closet, but I'm gonna go with the Madonna joint, man. I really didn't like that Marley Marl joint. I gotta go with the Madonna joint.
Oh,
Wow!
I didn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be an audit and thorough review of this episode again.
The freaks come out at night. Out at night.
Even when I come up with a question, I be thinking that the game is gonna go. Bro, every time I come up with these questions every week, I think the game is gonna go one entire direction, and then it goes. I'm like,
It'd be your
what the fuck
own
is going
people,
on?
yo.
Let's be clear. Round number 3. We asked the question: best, most slept on, sleepiest, never waking up, the drowsiest remix ever from both catalogs. And we came up with Jeff Red's Marley Marl's The Nappy Head remix for Show You, going up against Madonna's Keep It Together, produced by the Mark 45 King. And it's a tie. It's a fucking tie for which song you guys dislike the most.
Hey, and to be clear, Scandalous, there are some freaks in the chat room too, because it's tied in the chat as well.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That is crazy. But how much? What's the percentage, Hobo?
I mean, there were only 4 votes, but so it was 2-2.
I didn't even know
which one is who.
Somebody's breaking out they pro-Christian mass after this episode.
And Madonna, she frequented the Lower East Side, and you only went to the Lower East Side for 2 things back in that time.
Dope.
blow
That
and
bass.
blow.
Dope or dog food.
Came back for that bass.
Dope or dog food. They came for the bass.
This is Malcontent said, I give, like Chappelle, tooth and titties 2 thumbs down. Let's talk about this. I feel like I need to redeem myself. We're talking about, respectfully, Marley Marl going up against DJ Mark the 45 King, 2 of the most legendary producers to step foot in the arena of this hip-hop game that is coming up on his 50th birthday. Shout out to hip-hop. You know what I mean? Shout out to us, because we do this every Monday night, Eastern Standard Time, live on Twitch and on YouTube. Make sure you check out the YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, and check us out on all your audio podcast needs. I need to redeem myself. I need to play a little bit of heat. I feel like I got no theme. I just got fire. I want to talk about Marley Marl's production on one of our EBR favorite subjects. Your man Fat Joe's, the Don Cartagena. Let's talk about Find Out.
Oh, God.
Produced by Marley Marl. Already hating.
Yeah. To you, Don Cartagena, solemnly swear to take this game of hip-hop as your lawfully wedded wife, through sickness and health, till death do you part.
I do.
Aight then. You now may spit on the brow.
I bet you thought I left you hanging. Joe Crack returns banging with something brand spanking. What the fuck was y'all thinking? Blow out your tweeters, have dinner with world leaders. Terror squad, someone say we cats with dark seasons. Fast cars and millimeters, go cards and visas. Giving unbelievers wings to fly with Jesus. Here's my thesis. Enterprise, break the block to pieces. Hustler and hard, pull sharp like Jack Gleason. The only reason I came back was for the platinum. With raps 10 times more deadly than Saccharin. MCs be acting. I think somebody needs to slap him, run up on him, attack him, and ask him what's his passion. My love is rocking shows at the highest extremity. This star from Trinity got your mom saying she's stealing me. Who's stealing keys? That's peace. Get your G's, bat your G's. Pump this masterpiece at the loudest degree. Let me find out. Niggas is not now. Take some time out. You wanted my whereabouts. The truth is I never left you. I kept my promise. kept a promise. Don Cartagena bless you, now pay homage. Yo, fuck.
Pay homage.
Yo, y'all see how long Jules let the rock for?
You mean the entire verse and hook? You mean the entire verse and hook? Rock?
Just want to make sure. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention.
The verse.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. You see what I'm dealing with over here. It's not even fair. I don't even write the rules, and I get just pointed out like I'm doing things on purpose around here. But I know how to pick a good song to go up against another good song. That I know how to do. Let's talk about it. I wanted to put fire against fire, steel against steel. Let's talk about Mark the 45 King's production on one of hip hop's greatest gifts to hip hop, Rakim, off the How I Get Down.
Train, they so lame, playing with no game. Put them on the loop blame till they can't claim no fame. I got more range, better stay in the slow lane. I make the blow change from hurricanes to a slow rain. Your thoughts are so plain. I rearrange your whole frame until my whole name grow out your brain like Rogaine, letter by letter. I put words together, once merged, depart never. They be heard forever. And then I grab a pen and stab him in his abdomen. It's smashing it, though it's mic like a javelin. And I explain verses that remain on the surface. It's time to get deep, but I never defeat the purpose. Never go out, to go to go round. Forever hold out, never sold out. For any amount, no doubt. That's how I get down, so tell me how you like that. I hit the town, hold it down on a tight track. I start a party now, everybody like rap. Haters are mad, cause they gain all the mic back. That's how I get down, tell me how you like that. I hit the town, hold it down on a tight track. I start a party now, everybody like rap. Haters are mad, cause they gain all the mic back.
Fire track, Rakim, Allah. Listen, I see a lot of chattering going on in that chat room. And it has a lot to do with a lot of y'all in this room right here. Say it to my face. Say it to my face. Say it into the camera. With your chest. With your chest. Talking about there better be the symphony.
They want to hear. They want to know why you're not playing the Drop in Science or the Bridge.
Let me explain something. Like most good DJs, I don't take requests. Sit your ass down. Okay?
That's easy picking.
I play what I play.
That's easy picking. That's easy picking to play though.
I play what I play. I'm the DJ. You're the
ooh.
You spectate on this sport of ours, unless you're willing to step in that ring. I know that's what we do here, live on Twitch every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shit, even the Rev shows up late, but he shows up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't scared. Don't you be scared.
Hey, man.
Don't want to come up in this room and talk some shit. And this man's cooking briskets and all types of shit at the same time. I'm giving you your flowers.
Not today. Chicken salad sandwich.
Oh, there we go.
You also were on time. You also were on time, kind of. But you know what I'm saying? So like, again, so now we know, you know.
I was here, man. Tornadoes knocked my fucking internet out. Shit. They ain't tell me North Carolina had this problem.
Yo, it doesn't usually. Global warming, brother. They don't usually have tornadoes in North Carolina.
Let's talk about it while it's still fresh in the air. Find Out by Fat Joe going up against How I Get Down by Rakim. Marley Marl versus Mark the 45 King. Who do you got? Let's get that voting booth up. Let's see what's going on in the chat room.
Voting booth is open, brother. Well, voting is taking place.
I'm gonna be Marl on this one. I hate that it's Fat Joe that I'm picking. I don't like that idea at all.
What's wrong with the Don Cartagena
over Rakim? But I happen to like that beat better. So I gotta. That's who I got, yo.
Fair enough. We got the good rep putting his vote down for, let's just call it Marley Marl's production on Find Out. And does anybody feel the same? Does anybody want to talk about that record, or do they want to automatically?
I agree.
I want to choose Marley Marl, but I really have nothing to add to it because
I'm gonna
Triple C and Scan both going for Marley Marl. We got 3 votes in. We got Rev, Scan, and Trip putting their vote down for Find Out by Fat Joe. Does anybody else feel different or the same?
I'm gonna go with I can't vote against the Dawn because I feel like I can't walk outside and be safe if I vote against the Dawn. So I'm going with Marley Marl on this one. But I just want to point out that the funniest thing of the night is Malcontent just said this is a Bizarro EBR episode. They clone Jules.
Yeah. And new on Netflix.
New on Netflix.
So you go with one day.
You know what? I think it's time that we get Malcontent on the payroll and start making him involved when it comes down to making some of these questions, since he's so intrigued with so much knowledge. And, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't see your name in the suggestion box, sir. You're more than welcome to throw questions privately at me. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you want, but instead of you just rather throw just slurs at me through the chat room. You know what I'm saying? and try to vote more than once in every voting booth. I know how you get down.
Jules is really out here defending himself today, man. He's we've been attacked.
You know what? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stand up for yourself.
Gotta stand by yourself. Gotta stand alone, baby.
Sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself. You know I know I can still get knifed up like Samuel Jackson in 187, my Method Man. I know it can happen. But I least suspect it. You know what I'm saying? But I still push forward.
Yo, you had the perfect opportunity to go with the Prodigy Mobb Deep ad-lib.
I was thinking that too. I was thinking that too.
I know I could easily.
This is to show you guys I don't do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? I don't do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all two thinking like that. I don't.
He could have easily scared. He could have easily just said, "I forgot." It's all right. It's the same thing. It's cool.
Right.
We have 4 votes currently in the room for Find Out by Fat Joe. Respectfully, looking at the clock, looking at you guys just keep making fun of the host and his amazing questions. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut to the fact. There's no need for the rest of your votes, because when it comes down to math, Fat Joe Find Out, produced by Marley Marl, gets the win in round number 4.
You know what? Let me ask something real quick. I think honestly, with this one, to be real quick, to me, ironically, it's crazy, but I think Fat Joe's verse is more exciting than Rakim's this time around. I don't know what it is about the beat or the flow, because I think it's one of those weird things where I expect a little bit more from Rakim, and I think that it's good, but it's not great Rakim. And then Fat Joe, it's kind of like it's not the same level you put him a Rakim, but like the way that it plays out, I think the Fat Joe record for that is going to be the winner in this case.
Fat Joe did do a better job, I think, of bringing the light or the character out of the production, because they both seem like kind of very slow, not really moving kind of productions. You know what I'm saying? And Rakim on that one, it's almost like he had too much space to put lyrics over his record. To be honest,
it would be a throwaway. Like for Rakim, that should be a throwaway, in my opinion.
Might have been. You also got to keep in mind. I mean, I think someone mentioned in the chat room earlier too. You got Pun's pen behind this whole situation too. You know what I'm saying? So you got Pun's involvement.
Why y'all insinuating that Don don't write his own rhymes?
It's not that I don't think he writes his own rhymes, but why wouldn't you? You know.
I think even the Don knew that Pun was different. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you could be around Pun and not be inspired or help me out. There's no way he wrote that the 187 joint. You know what I mean? Like, you could Pun.
I keep it real. You know I'm a Fat Joe fan. Even the exaggerated Fat Joe-ness that he loves to sort of exaggerate about. But when you look at his catalog, you see the difference once Don Cartagena comes out. It's a big difference in terms of a level of
both
vibe.
versions were actually dope.
With
The
both
original
versions.
and the remix.
Oh, there's a remix to that song?
True.
The Fat Joe song, yeah.
So let's find out.
Yep.
Oh snap! Well, who did the remix on that one?
I gotta look, but
I'll look it up right now. I didn't know there was a find out remix.
But you know what, too, Jules? I know you and I have had this conversation. I think we may have presented it to the show, but sometimes in hip hop, right, we're funny when it comes to hip hop about who writes for other artists, right? Like, this is the only genre of music where writing for other artists is somewhat frowned upon, because every other genre of music you have writers.
That's true.
And
that's true.
And hip hop is the only genre where somehow, if you don't write your own, sometimes it's frowned upon, and the only people who kind of get away with it being written by somebody else are the bigger boss people, right? So the Puffies, the Dre's, or the cats who are more so the money people can get away with
because they write
somebody
checks.
else because they write checks.
But
you know what I mean?
I think we all play
Or
into
the
the
females.
facade.
Or the females.
I think we all play into the facade. You're saying DJ
Breeze
Cruz
is the ghost. Breeze is the ghostwriter for Sexy Red.
Wow!
That's how he got the funding
Wow!
to go to Colombia. That's how he got the funding to go to Colombia.
Oh my!
At least you put it. At least you
gosh.
put it towards something good, man.
Listen.
Because
You see
Wow!
here? These are her lyrics.
she just got the principal fired for booking her.
should have never gave you money ever. Listen, we got to wrap up the game real quick. Shout out to Rob Boombastic in the room as well. Listen, Boombastic.
DJ Cruz won in the building as well.
What up, fellas?
Listen, we're talking about the producer series game we just went down. You guys joined us right at the end of it. We're going to announce the winner right now. We decided to put DJ Marley Marl up against DJ Mark the 45 King. Both legends, both icons of what they do, and have made very, very big contributions to the hip hop sphere, game, whatever you want to call it. But how winner had to take down, I don't want to say the loser, the non-winner. The winner had to take down the non-winner. And respectfully, at the end of the night, even though a lot of rounds were tied up, there appeared to be one winner at the end of the night, and it looked like the night's winner. Give it up one time for Queensbridge Own.
Oh God.
Give it up one time for your man. The one and only. Coming straight out of Queens, where Queensbridge is located.
Yes.
Right next to Manhattan is money-making Queens.
City.
Right there.
We're talking about Marley Marl on the production. Give it up one time for Marley Marl.
Marley.
Yeah. Got the future flavor. Yeah.
I mean, that was such a wonderful wrap up. What do you call that, monologue? But I think somebody like myself, since I stand outside of these machines, these voting machines, the way that monologue was presented, it sounds a little biased.
Yeah, it did. It did. It did.
I will say this,
It
like,
did.
you said Soul to Soul was from Long Island, so I don't know.
You know what, Breeze? You know
Mute
what?
this man.
You know what?
Mute this
Breeze,
man.
you're absolutely right. I will sit my punk ass down. You're absolutely right. Shout out to the White Widow. Shout out to the Sour Diesel. And shout out my medicine man was on point this weekend. Salute.
For those that didn't join us earlier, man, Ike jumped in the ring for some reason, shouting out Soul to Soul, because we shout out Soul, and he shot at Long Island, shot the Y Dance. We were like, why?
It was like, wait a second. I'm not the Soul to Soul.
They stopped to use the bathroom there on tour? Like, what happened?
Yeah. My bad.
I mean, they did a show on Wild Dance, baby. Soul to Soul did a show on Wild Dance. That's all it was.
In 86.
Maybe.
They did a show, baby. Jazzy came through, and Jazzy B did a show on Wild Dance, baby.
When Malcolm said talking shit in the room, talking about he tried to get Prince Paul. You ain't trying to get nothing, brother. Let me explain something. Until the suggestion boxes start coming into my DMs, we sending you a little messenger hobo to try to give me messages at the last minute. So talk to me. I'm right here. At Jules, at Yo Jules DJ. I forgot the @ sign, but it's at Yo Jules DJ. Hit me up. Like I said, follow us on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment. And by the way, thanks for joining us every Monday night here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Even if it's a little late, like I said, we're still pushing along. I think
Marley Marl?
I was just gonna say right now, what was one of the songs someone wanted to play earlier that I was like, we'll play it later. Does anybody
Around the Way Girl?
Oh shit, Around the Way Girl? Is that where we're going right now?
Oh.
I mean, he did
the symphony. I thought it was the symphony.
People see the one hear that.
They said nobody.
No, that could have been in the part of the party record.
I thought about. There's a lot of records that I thought about, but
there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Like what gets the proper?
But
like,
you can't mention Marley Marl without not playing the symphony.
The Bridge. You know, there's a lot of Marley records.
There's a
like
lot.
That.
Yeah, there's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Anything Bismarcky, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things.
45 King doesn't have a symphony. 45 King doesn't have a symphony. A record.
He kind of does with the Flavor Unit joint a little bit. You know
that's I'm
surprised you didn't play any Flavor Unit
record.
What? That's
Cruise One brings up a good point though. That Lords of the Underground album. That's the good point.
Yes.
That's that. Yeah.
Well, that might be K-Dev. That might be K-Dev.
It might be, but listen, even if we're gonna play that game, respectfully, pardon me, if we're gonna play that game, it still boils down to name on the production credit, right? And he got his name on the credit, regardless of whatever. But I thought about Lords of the Underground because classic. That album is classic.
That first album is fucking banging.
So good. But what do you put it up against on a level of Mark the 45 King? It's like that was my, like he didn't have
the question,
a fire. Like he had, at that point in his career, he's getting like album placement, respectfully, what we like to call the filler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's getting those kind of jobs.
Yeah.
And not to knock on me, you make a living, but some of them songs weren't holding no weight to anything.
For all the Latifah records?
The early
45, but see, 45. When I went back and I was doing my homework for this tonight, like 45 King makes more production for you to listen and vibe out to. Marley Marl knew how to make a record. Marley knew what to give to this artist. Boom, that's a fucking record. You know what I'm saying? Like I got from 45 Kings, like 45 King is just a producer. Like he just loves making beats, and then somebody catches it. Yo, this shit is fire. You know what I mean? So
don't get it twisted. He did full albums. Like I said, he did that Queen Latifah album.
Yeah.
Respectfully, round number 5 would have been a female round battle. If we had gotten to round number 5, I would have basically put Roxanne Shantae's "Have a Nice Day," the remix by Marley Marl, up against "Wrath of the Madness" by Queen Latifah. That would have been round number 5 right there. That's female track by both these producers.
I mean, and one thing I would say with 45 King, which remember that Snap, if you remember the group Snap.
Oh yeah.
They had a controversy with Chill Rob G over that power.
They did.
Yeah.
That was huge. That was huge. That's 45 King.
That is 45 King. That's true.
J. Cruz going in the chat.
Big record.
I mean, listen, everybody got their opinions, but again, for those that don't know if you're just joining us now, like I said, what the rounds were earlier on tonight, round number 1 was the best party record round. We decided to put Ain't No Half Steppin' going up against the 900 number. And that one ended up being a tie. Round number 2, respectfully, biggest song in each producer's catalog. We decided to put Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J up against Eminem's Stan. Again, hard to, like I said, to do this, but you got to come up with what you come up with. That one ended up being a Mama Said Knock You Out win, putting Marley Marl on the board for that one, giving him the lead, which eventually he basically kept at that point. Round number 3, Best Slept On Remix. The most slept on remix. Wish it was still undisturbed remix. We put Jeff Red's Show You Nappy Head Marley Marl remix going up against Madonna's DJ Mark the 45 Kings Keep It Together remix. And it turned out they hated both equally. So that one was a tie. That one resulted in a tie. There you go. They both of those round number 4 ended up being the very last round, eventually giving Marley Marl the win when it came down to Fat Joe on the Find Out Don Cartagena album record, going up against How I Get Down Rakim, and Marley Marl stole the win on that right there, leaving tonight's winner once again Marley Marl, and that's why Marley Marl took the win tonight. But shout out to, like I said, to both guys, both of them did their thing, and we respect and loved hearing the music from them all night. Who was the record you guys want me to play at this point? Does anybody remember?
You can play two. Play Nobody Beats the Biz and
Ooh.
You could play the Flavor Unit.
The Symphony.
Oh, I like
the Flavor Unit joint. Oh, the Flavor Unit joint.
You got it now.
I'm gonna play Nobody Beats the Biz and then I'll play the Flavor Unit.
You got it now.
Oh, you can play LA.
I was waiting for that one.
Against what?
There's nothing in the chat, Rolly. There's nothing for you. The recipe is
Mr. Yes, y'all are to the right beat. You can either dance or just have a seat and listen to the way in what I am displaying. A different kind of rapper language that I am saying. To all the party people, fanatics, all the info. When it comes to rockin' parties, I am a nympho. Maniac, brainiac for doing my dancing. My record make the music will put you in a trance and hypnotize your body and like it like cardigan. You won't be fighting the illin', you just be partying down. With the funky sound with yours truly. I'm the original B.I.Z. Okay, I put the E and I the M to have fun and not be number one. And just here to let you know who's like running the place and everywhere that I perform and do a show. As long as you know that nobody beats the biz. 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 You know me at
Yeah, what's Trip C saying over there? What's
nobody beats the machine. Nobody.
Nobody beats the machine. You so disrespectful.
Yo, this is a, like Scan said, this is a forever record, man. Forever.
And there's nothing beating this. There's nothing there's nothing touching this ever. Ever.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think
Cruz
some
once
records
said the beat is epic. As soon as it drops, heads is turning. That's
As soon as it drops, and that's the DJ trick. I mean, as soon as it drops, you already know it's over when it drops.
It's a cheat code. It's a cheat code. It's a cheat code. It's a DJ cheat code.
It's right before the break for You're a Customer from EPMD.
Right.
It's the same break.
Right.
So we're gonna go ahead and play the next requested song.
I would say like how Mr. September said, if you play the 900 number and nobody dances, then you leave. I would say if you play Nobody Beats the Biz and people don't dance,
leave.
You just pack up your shit. You just pack up your shit.
Yo, this might be a segment. This might be a segment of like, yo, records come on, like you leave. What? You leave. I have to flush this out. If
that don't move the crowd, you in the wrong spot.
You're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place.
1000%.
Yeah, and the irony of the hook being written about a music store. Nobody beats the Wiz.
Right.
Nobody beats the Wiz. That's right. That's what he's just saying. Let's talk about that flavor unit.
I feel like I gotta say pause.
Here's a kind of a pause in there somewhere. Roll with that.
This is Kid Capri, yo. This is not 45 Kids. This is Kid Capri.
Who produced this?
Kid Capri. Kid Capri.
I'm strong to the finish when I eat my spinach. I'm one of the little big one. Box stop it. Check my and I've been breaking rappers down for a while now it's time to break child. Rappers get chopped like the head on a fat cow. I miss the microphone, rappers can't fuck around. I'm afraid if I can break it back and buck them down. You know my rapper got a record like the Turnpike. When I was young, they used to call me Freddie Burnlight. But now they call me Big Fox Daddy Boot Knock. With burn marks on my hips from my twin Glock.
Let me be in the
flavor. Roll with the flavor. Roll with the flavor.
video's full of mad cameos too. It's crazy.
Shout out to Freddie Fox, bro.
That's Kid Capri though. Let's
Shout to Ursula in the chat.
Yeah. Skate, I was gonna say that. Jules put the record on, lowered it, said, "Who produced this?" And you was like, "Kid Capri." He ignored you, turned the music up, and kept rocking. That's exactly what happens about 99% of the time. And see, he did it himself. I didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what happens.
What I missed? I can hear shit.
Wait, who's your medicine man? I need to speak to him.
No, I was saying right now, I was like, I can't hear y'all. Can y'all hear me? And then I just see y'all laughing like a motherfucker.
Oh, funny guy.
I was like, what y'all laughing?
Nah, that last record, Kid Capri produced that, not 45 King.
Oh, say word. Well, one of y'all requested it. It's still a flying record though. Very fire record.
True.
Anybody want to hear that Love Finesse version of Show
I
You?
do actually.
But it's so good.
Yo, they asked in the chat if anybody heard the new joint with Nas and 50 Cent. Yo, 50 needs to stop rapping, bro.
What?
Yo, it's bad.
He said it is.
Bad.
Really?
It's
Is that
verse.
bad?
I don't know if it's bad. It's a short verse.
No, the song is dope, but the 50 verse could be omitted.
Really? That bad?
Wow.
Yeah, yes.
50's gonna come on and talk about it.
50,
I hope he does.
Yeah.
I hope he does.
Oh, why you talking about me, hobo?
Please,
Hobo, why you talking about me, hobo?
Please talk
Hobo, why you
about
talking about me, hobo?
Please.
Hobo,
Your verse was
Hobo, I got
trash.
shot
Please talk
times,
about
hobo.
me,
You talking
please.
shit, hobo.
Please.
And shout out to he listens because one time we had up at Street we had not Dominate Bangle Smurf was locked up. I think we had Domination.
Bangle Smurf.
We had Bangle Smurf and Domination. I forgot which one was locked up, but
Bangle Smurf was.
Bangle Smurf, right? So Domination came through to the show or whatever, and he was up there and he was explaining everything as far as what happened with him and 50 and G Unit. He's talking about all these things. Literally the next day, 50 was like, "Yeah, Domination on some college show trying to talk." I was like, "Oh, 50, listen." Shout out. I was like, "Shut up." Hip hop.
I am said college show.
Yo, I was at the Summer Jam when Smurf got out, and they were sitting in the second row, and I give 50 credit for defending himself. He's the first artist I've ever seen get a chair thrown at him and throw it back.
Caught it. He caught it and threw it back. He said,
he caught it like the chick in the Waffle House, like that.
even smoother than that. Like you could see this all on YouTube. Like it's
he didn't stop rapping.
Nope. He kept
he did this while in mid verse, but
like if you were not paying attention, you probably think it's part of the show. Like it's like what's going on? Oh, that's part
it was not part of the show.
Really
I mean, 50 Cent is one of the funniest, biggest bullies I think in hip hop.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is,
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, he backs every second of it up. You're like, damn it, that was
He
just
lo- he
funnier than
loves
the
it,
last
man.
thing he said. Yeah, he loves it. He loves it.
It's like he's allowed to be that petty.
No, he's real life Debo. Like he will like what you want to fight? Like we could fight. Like
He's the hip hop
and you don't want to fight 50. Like he's a pretty big dude. Like he's down.
He's
to fight.
petty though. The
thing
thing is,
I've
he's
ever
petty.
seen.
Yeah,
he's petty.
The pettiest thing I've ever seen him do was when they went to DJ Khaled's mom's job and she was asleep on the job and they put the jeans
that was
on her.
hysterical.
He did what?
That was your man French Montana though.
No, he was beefing with Ross. So
No, listen,
he knew Khaled was down with Ross.
The story is because the backstory to that part, because this is where it started a little friction between Ross and French at the time. That's French will tell you, he's like, yo, I was cool with 50. I sold him footage.
He gave him the address.
He gave him the footage. It's not even like, go check it out. He already had it. Like, yo, I already filmed this shit. And he was like, give me that shit. And he took it from him, put that shit on the DVDs, and French never took the credit for it. He ended up getting outed for it like years later. But he was like, yeah, that's your man. Your man gave me that footage. Your man gave me that. The man right next to me. This is early Cocaine City time.
And
this
then
is early cocaine city days. Like this is like he's walking around with the camera filming everything at the time. French.
And didn't 50 then go ahead and like fuck with French as far as like buying the Bugatti or some shit like that?
Oh
and, like,
yeah.
50 was in the.
He was like, your shit is used.
Yeah. He said, I'm gonna go buy a new one right now just to show you how it does. He took a picture in the hospital bed, like, y'all niggas make me sick.
Yo.
He's the man. He's petty as shit. And the worst part, so let's just okay, petty, right? But successful as a motherfucker too. That's the part that burns. Like if you got a problem with that man, that's the part that burns. It's like fuck him too. You know? Money, people love him. He's
like
successful. Like
he always finds a dope producer. Like son of a bitch.
No, he.
Yeah, but he can't rap no more.
Yeah.
You don't have to though. That's the thing. You don't have to.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. Like, I mean, what does he have to talk about? That's true. He doesn't.
Even this next tour he's about to launch right now, though, the last lap, like he's doing some crazy number. It's some like over 50 fucking shows or something like that. It's like insane.
I'm going.
I mean, he has hits. He has hits.
In 3 weeks.
I would go see 50 for sure.
Him and Buster.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
gonna be crazy.
I mean, be clear, man. That 50 created, and I think we talked about it before. 50 created one of the I think from a New York lens, one of the last early 2000 runs of New York with G Unit. Like G Unit as a movement was crazy because you have people from other countries saying G Unit, bro. Like, and that's
True.
50. You know what I mean? That's 50 who started that. And like that whole G Unit era, monster. So it's one of those things where like you have to give him his respect no matter what.
Yeah,
no matter how you feel. No matter how you feel.
That G Unit mixtape run is still historical.
It's historical, Rev. You absolutely correct.
Yeah, he kind of wished G Unit never happened. He regrets it now.
Why?
That's what he said.
He be saying shit like that to get people talking. He's a master troller. He's one of the first.
Master troller.
Master troller.
No one's better than him. No one's better than him.
Fifth
How to
Element.
Rob is a straight trolling record. Let's be clear, and that's his first introduction to the game. Is How to Rob. It's like, oh, you down there?
Yes.
Okay, you want to no matter how you get it. Like, okay.
I had so many people responded to him too because of that record.
Yeah, so many.
Total win. I'm gonna buy $1. Who the fuck is it? Win?
Nah, Raekwon response is probably one of the funniest. He changed his whole voiceover.
Clyde Smith.
Yeah.
Clyde Smith.
You think you gonna have my fingers smashed?
Oh yeah.
That's my
Yo, I'm
shit.
gonna have my Oreos and all of that.
If you want something, ask me for it. If I like you like that, I might let you have it.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, that's my that shit is my
Yo,
shit.
Hobo, let's get ready to rate out. Everybody begin. Let's go ahead and like I said, just wrap up for the camera purposes in the meantime. But thank you once again for joining us every Monday night. We do this live here on Twitch, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube. Shout out to all the Deezer listeners. Shout out to all the European listeners. That's crazy. Shout out to all the people that listen to us in the country. That's crazy.
India, Germany.
Hey,
Ish Lebedish.
Listen, we getting love all over the globe, baby. So it's a beautiful thing. Like I said, we appreciate it.
I wonder what Nori would have picked.
Wonder what Nori would have picked? I mean,
he would have picked.
Took a drink.
He would have picked Marley Marl.
We'll find out soon. We'll find out what his guest thinks soon. Because like I said, either we're very in tune frequency with those guys, or they just happen to maybe skim our page. I'm not saying they watch. Doesn't mean they watch. They might just see the artwork.
Please watch.
Please watch. Shout out would be nice. But again, like I said, I thought we were the first ones to talk about Mobb Deep MOP. I'm just saying. We talked about that a few years ago. I thought we were the first ones to talk about Lost Boys and Onyx. Now it's a question. It's a regular question. I just want to shout out. That's it. Just want to shout out.
Yeah. Copy the raid message.